Alrighty guys, so we have to do a quick Thanksgiving video. By the way, happy Thanksgiving to everybody out there watching this video. I appreciate each and every one of you guys. Seriously, I'm thankful for all of my YouTube subscribers, people that just come and support, man. You guys are awesome, and you clicked this video because you want to see more content about the stock market, and we are going to make a quick video today on this wonderful Thanksgiving, going over stocks I'm looking at, and more in particular, stocks that report earnings not tomorrow on Friday, but the week after. So we're going to break down some charts. If you guys find value, hit the like button, subscribe, drop me a comment, let me know your thoughts, check out my Patreon, get your 50 free bucks from M1 Finance. All of that's linked down below. And with that being said, let's talk. So stock number one, which again, these don't report earnings tomorrow on Friday, which by the way, tomorrow is a half day. They report earnings the week after, right? So starting on Monday. And Ulta's one that has just been on a tear, right? Ticker symbol ULTA. This stock was $295 back in the end of March. We just hit 418 just now in the end of August. So from March to August, this stock went from $295, guys, to 418, which is such a big move that we're talking 30%. And since it hit that 418 level, it's kind of been topping. You guys can see here we hit 418. The next rally we had in the middle of October got us to about 410. And now yet again, we're struggling at about 415, 418, 420, that general area. And we have earnings coming up on the 2nd, which is what? That's probably like a Monday or Tuesday. I don't know. It's too many days out for me to do the mental math. But we have earnings coming out next week, right? And I think if we end up plowing through 415, 420, which now that I'm looking at it, this is an ascending triangle, right? If we end up breaking out, we're probably going to gun for the highs of this uptrending channel that I'm seeing on the 3-year chart, right? That could put us anywhere from 450, 460. That is definitely in the cards with Ulta. And considering it seems like every time they've reported, the stocks either ran up into the earnings or even after, it's just kept going up. So if we have another great quarter, we could see more of that. So keep your eyes out on Ulta, ticker symbol ULTA. CrowdStrike is another one which is pretty hammered, guys, pretty beaten down. It went from 298, now it's at 230. So it's down about 25%, putting it in a bear market. And as we're looking at this chart, we're noticing it's holding the uptrending channel on the 4-hour chart, right? You guys can see we've pretty much been trading in this channel for months. But one thing that's a bit worrisome to me, which is why I'm not diving in and buying the stock now, and honestly, I don't buy stocks before earnings anyway if they're short-term positions, so I'm going to wait anyway. But one thing that's worrying me about this chart right now is the fact that we broke under 230, right? At least momentarily. We hit 225, 220. We actually took out that level that held in the middle of August, also in the middle of October, where we triple bottomed and broke out to all-time highs. So to me, we hit a lower low. We're taking out those lows. There could be more downside, which is a bit worrisome considering we're at the bottom of this channel. But if they come in and report good earnings, who the heck knows? All of that could go right out the window. I mean, we could end up ripping up, going from 230 where we are now, getting back above 240 where we bottomed out those couple previous months, right? And then for all we know, we could start going to the top of the channel. So I really want to watch and keep my eyes on CrowdStrike, not only tomorrow, but next week when they report. And I forgot to mention, they report on the 1st. So that might be Monday. It might be. Who knows? Look at the calendar, guys. Just know that next week these companies are reporting, right? JKS. Let's break down JKS before we do go over some honorable mentions. Make sure you guys hit the like button if you are enjoying this video right now, and subscribe if you haven't done so. Subscribe. I know a lot of you guys aren't. I check my analytics. Make sure to subscribe. And let's talk about Jinko Solar a little bit, because this chart looks pretty good to me, if you ask me. I mean, and it's my YouTube channel, so I guess you're here to hear my opinion, right? JKS just hit $67 and momentarily broke out of the resistance that has been hurting the stock since early July. And now we've pulled back. So we hit the 66 point, we pulled back. Now we're at 56, and we're holding the uptrend. We're at a higher low above the 180 SMA. And as I was prepping this video, I noticed there's a clear-cut ascending triangle forming on JKS, right? We're uptrending into that 65, 66 resistance, which has been a tough point for months. If we end up reporting good earnings coming out on the 30th, so that's probably Monday. I keep messing the days up. Whatever. If they do well with earnings, we could see JKS going back to test 65. Dare I say the ascending triangle plays out. We break 65. That could happen, and at that point in time, we could end up going back to maybe not to 90 where we were in October 2020, about a year ago, but we could maybe go to 70, 75, which if we zoom in a bit on this 3-year chart, maybe even on the yearly chart, we can see it. Yeah, yearly chart. We were at 70, 75 for a good amount of time earlier in this year, January and February, but now obviously we're not above 70, 75. Now we're at 65, 55. So if we break 65 again, that could end up seeing the ascending triangle playing out. We get the leg up. We might be going to 70, 75. So these are 3 stocks you got to watch, guys. Ulta, CrowdStrike, JKS. Not only tomorrow, or next week rather, but also tomorrow, even though tomorrow is a half day. So if you guys stuck to this point of the video, we're about 6 minutes in, so we're pretty short, considering my videos are more like 15 to 20 minutes, but we're not going to go that long in this one. Let's talk about some honorable mentions. Number 1, which we covered recently, so I don't want to just hammer in the same stocks to you guys, but it's a good setup. It's CRM. We have to watch CRM. They're uptrending towards the bottom of the channel. They report earnings on the 30th. So CRM, honorable mention number 1. Splunk's another one. This one's destroyed. It's been destroyed. I think some catalyst came out this day. We had a huge red day. This thing went from 170 down to about 135 this day. I forget what happened. And then it's just been bleeding slowly ever since. So with earnings coming up on the 1st of December, guys, this one's very oversold. It's going to take a horrible report to get this thing lower. And who knows? We might get a horrible report like we got with Peloton. But if they report good, decent numbers, this might end up ripping. So watch out for Splunk. Kroger is another one. KR, they report on, let's see here, the 2nd. And we're noticing a clear wedge on the 4-hour chart, and we're trying to break out of the top of the wedge. And I have my alerts set at 44. If we end up taking out that point, which was the high from earlier in November, we're probably going to see a breakout. So watch out for Kroger. TD is another one, Toronto Dominion Bank. This one's gone from $62 a couple months ago, just hit 75, and we have earnings coming up on the 2nd. So TD, watch it, Toronto Dominion Bank. And then one more here that I've written down, kind of more of a retail play. It's Express, ticker symbol EXPR. They report earnings this upcoming week on, let's see here, the 2nd, and they're also digging themselves, the stock is, deeper into a wedge, right? Lower highs, higher lows. So we really have to wait and see what direction Express ends up picking. Earnings will be important, so keep your eyes on this one. So that's it. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, hit the like button. Quicker video tonight because it is Thanksgiving. I don't want to take too much time, but I still wanted to get something out for you guys for tomorrow and for next week. These are very important stocks to watch. So if you all found value, hit the like button, drop me a comment, subscribe, check out my Patreon down below if you want all my moves in the markets, and get yourself $50 from M1 Finance and 2 stocks from Webull up to $1,600. Those are linked down below. And don't forget, I made a video earlier. Well, I didn't even mention it, but I'm going to mention it now. I made a video earlier going over 3 stocks that have high short interest that could be squeezing soon. Go check it out. I'll pop it here. I'll see you guys there. Thanks for watching as always. Keep crushing the markets. Stay safe out there. Peace out.